Camera moves are also very important. When you use a camera move, use it for a point. A lot of newbies do something called spraying the scene, which means they're just moving their camera all over the scene. It's disorienting to the viewer. It's unprofessional. Just don't do it. It's like they took a fire hose and sprayed the camera all over the place. Use camera moves smartly. Use them sparingly, and make sure they always have a start and a stop, a beginning and an end. So we've got a pan, which would be moving the camera head from left to right or right to left. We've got a tilt, which would be moving the camera head up or moving the camera head down. And we've got a zoom in, which would be zooming the camera in, or a zoom out, which would be zooming the camera out. And also keep in mind that when you're shooting stories or when you're shooting video for a story, you don't want a camera move that's going to last 30 seconds. You're not going to be able to use that. That's why you need a starting point and a stopping point, and make sure that your camera moves aren't so fast that you can't see anything, but not so slow that there's no way you're going to be able to use them because the shot's going to last too long. There are a couple of other camera moves that we won't be using yet, but you should be aware of them. We've got a dolly in, which is physically moving the camera forward and physically moving the camera backward. We've got a truck, which means physically moving the camera left or right. And so a lot of times you'll see truck shots used with maybe people running or walking and addressing the camera. Sometimes you'll use dollies to bring the viewer into a scene. And of course there's the famous Zolly, made famous by Hitchcock, which is zooming in and dollying out at the same time, or zooming out and dollying in at the same time, which gives the impression that the background is moving but the person is staying still. Zollies are really hard to do because you have to match the rate of speed on both the dolly and the zoom.